Hi there, so this is Lou Martin, and I'm a channel and a reader and a psychic and an intuitive and all those exciting, wonderful things that I get to do. And today is the 27th of September, 2013, and I'd like to do a little channeling here in a moment from my spirit guides, the Pleiadians. And I haven't done so many videos in quite a while. I've just done one recently, and I'm getting back into the swing of it here. Looking at the camera is a good thing. Relaxing and laughing is a good thing. Having enough coffee is a good thing. All those are very helpful. I just want to say before I get started here that I'm literally blown away by the level of consciousness that I see in so many of the shares and so many of the people that I get to connect with through Facebook and Google Plus, and it's just amazing the level of energy that is happening on the planet right now, the consciousness, and how many people are just passionately fully and completely wide awake. It's just a thrill to see all of that and to be any part of all of that. So I just want to thank all of you that are doing such amazing and wonderful light work out there, because I know it makes a huge difference in many lives, mine included. I've been channeling this group of guides for a while now, about 21 years. And the name that was originally given to me when I asked for a name was Phaedrus, and I thought, well, where have I heard that? And that turns out to be in my early 20s, about 15 years before I started channeling. I read Robert Pirsig's Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, and the guide in there was Phaedrus. And when I looked up what Phaedrus means, it's from Plato's writings from the Republic, I think, and it's Phaedrus means eternal life. And I thought, well, that's good. That's pretty good. So, but I guess I got a little self-conscious about, feeling like, I sort of look at people like Bashar and Lazarus, and I thought, geez, I don't feel that same kind of personality there. It's more of a collective, and when I've worked with other psychics and readers, that's what they've told me, and so I've just sort of settled for that description of the Pleiadians. And I want to say also that I see many Pleiadian channels out there doing amazing work, and it's just really exciting to see that. So I'll get to it in just one more moment here. Channeling is a skill, and like riding a bike or playing the piano, and anyone can learn to channel. And my intention with my work is that through me and through my guides, that I help you to attune to the deepest vibration within yourself, gently invite you towards that, so that as you leave from the experience, you have that energetic connection within yourself to that part of yourself, to your spirit, really. And that's what I just did a session this morning, and that's what this young man felt again. And it's pretty humbling, I have to say. It's pretty amazing to be able to get to do that. And it's I wish for everyone to have whatever tools and gifts that you're desiring on your path of joyous service, because that's how I got into this. Truly, I was looking for answers and looking for a way to help the world, really, and be myself. So the Pleiadians give me a boost in terms of how I get to work with people, and that's a good description of it. Every time I plug into their energy, I just take a few deep breaths. I feel this energy come into my body, and there it is. I'm a conscious channel as opposed to a trance channel, so it's a dance. It's a lovely dance, but it's a dance between my own conscious mind, which can be rather busy, and their energy, which is, as I say, a lift, an acceleration. So anyway, enough prologue. Let's get to it here. It's my intention to do my first Google Hangout this Sunday at about 7 o'clock Irish time, whatever that works out for you and the rest of the world. And if you have a Gmail account, you can get onto it. So say 7 p.m. Dublin time on Sunday, the 29th. And then it'll be there. If you don't have a Gmail account or you're not on Google+, it will be there. You can get one for free, of course. It will be there on YouTube. So some of the things that I expect to talk about, and I never do know, will be included in that talk. This will be sort of a taster for that talk. Okay, so thank you, and here we go. All right, dear friends, yeah, it's a pleasure to be in this vibration here with you, dear friends. It's a pleasure to have a few moments to connect in this way. And so we're happy to call ourselves, as we are, the Pleiadians, yeah? An aspect of the family of love and light, yeah? Dear friends, we'd invite you, yeah, to strengthen your connection to our vibration here in this way, simply by visualizing 7 stars, a symbol to represent our vibration, yeah? And dear friends, to close your eyes and to imagine those 7 stars in a spiral, moving down through time and space. And when the first star touches the top of your head and you feel it, dear friends, go ahead and take a deep breath. And let that energy, dear friends, flow from your crown, down your 7 chakra centers, yeah? Down the third eye, the throat, the heart center, dear friends, yeah, where everything is going on for you, and particularly right now, dear friends. Take another breath. And dear friends, the rest of the way down your beautiful body there, the will center, the sexual center, the root center, and down the legs and the feet, dear friends, and out into Mother Earth, yeah? And so connect with the crystal core at the center of Mother Earth, and take a nice breath into that. And then, dear friends, let that energy come back, blessing Mother Earth, blessing your body. Let that energy come into the heavens now, if you will, and let it touch the sun, the star of your universe, and take a breath into that. Yeah, and if you like, you can imagine it connect to the central sun, dear friends, at the center of the physical universe, of all that is. Yeah, take a breath into that. Thank you very much, dear friends. Yeah, we'll try to keep that to a minimum. You're in a time of powerful change. You know that, you feel that, and you're a part of that, and that's why we call to you, and that's why you are available to energies such as ours, yeah, to strengthen and to accelerate and to deepen, dear friends, yeah, to deepen your connection to your truest self, to your higher self, your soul and spirit, as we say here, yeah. So the journey of your spirit in this lifetime has been to begin in one vibration, the 3rd dimension, and it is going to conclude in another vibration, the 5th dimension. Yeah, that's where we hang out, you could say. Yeah. So it's our pleasure to act as your guides here. It's our pleasure to act as ambassadors of the eternal moments, life eternal here, absolutely, and into the future, time is, your experience of time is changing, and your experience of your emotions is deepening and intensifying, and your experience of your mind is undergoing a lot of shifts as well. More confusion and uncertainty for some of you, greater trust and clarity for others, as it needs to be. All of this is, of course, because you signed up for this lifetime of lifetimes. You said, I would like to be a part, indeed I would like to be a conscious part of this incredible shift and healing and awakening of the spiritual nature of humanity. I am willing to go first. I am willing to offer myself, to surrender myself, to give fully and freely of myself, my gifts, talents, and abilities in dedicated and joyous service to this great and noble goal. And so here you are, and here we are with you. So it is a time of coming together, It is a time of enlightened community. It is a time of enlightened group consciousness and collective consciousness. Dear friends, it's a time of reaching across the boundaries and the borders of the sexes and the religions and the skin tones and the cultures and all of that, as you know, and finding and following the path of the heart, finding and following your path of joy, your path of worth, your path of intimacy between yourself and a conscious, loving universe. Take a breath into that. So you come into this vibration now in 2013, a year unlike any you have ever experienced. And it really is the year of leadership. It really is the year of taking your power and finding your voice and bringing your vision, your gifts out to the world, as we say. So it is our pleasure to support you. It is our pleasure to empower you. It is our pleasure to assist you in whatever way, vibrationally, informationally, inspirationally, feels comfortable and appropriate for you. You all have such a sense of affinity with that which is the Pleiadian vibration, mindset, culture, all of that, particularly our focus with those that we have the opportunity to work with here is mostly going to be about healing. Mostly it's going to be about letting go of struggle, letting go of doubt, letting go of fear. Finding and following, as we say, a path into the deepest part of yourself, finding and following your truth, and learning to let go consciously and joyously of whatever no longer serves you, of whatever no longer supports you as you perceive yourself to be and to becoming. And perhaps that is the best word to focus on here thus far, that you are becoming, that you are in the process of conscious transformation, that you have, many of you, throughout this and other lifetimes, been preparing for the energies and the vibrations of this lifetime. In this time of 2013 and beyond, you are integrating. We say activation, integration, manifestation. First, of course, you let go of what no longer serves you, as we've said here, of the pain and the fear and the doubt, the uncertainty, these vibrations, Victim consciousness, there's the phrase we were looking for, absolutely. And you open up, you live, you learn to live from the inside out. You learn to live in a space of not knowing, of the gap in between what has been and what is yet to be. In faith, believing in your truest self, in gratitude, in appreciation, in advance, in preparation for, in detached expectation and allowance of that which you are calling forth. And then, out of the blue, in the way you least expect it, better than you've imagined possible, your dreams and desires will manifest for you because they manifest through you. Take a breath into that. So, dear ones, you are the way showers, you are the dream weavers, you are the light workers. You are those that the world knows not of, that have chosen to go first, to lead the charge, into the unknown, into the uncreated, into the unimagined, and in that dance, in that vibration between now and then, here and there, what is and what is yet to be, you leave behind more and more of the prison of duality, the judgment of the third dimension, the limitations and the lack that have been so endemic of the victim consciousness of good and bad people, if we may borrow that phrase, alike. It's been profoundly and critically important for you to make your own journey to get to the place where you find yourself today. And our hearts and our spirits and our vibration and our love and our light surround and support you at every opportunity to the degree that you will allow us to be real, to be a part of your journey, to be available, to be a vibration that you trust and respect, all of those wondrous energies. But beyond that, dear ones, it's also for you, of course, as you are seeing and learning more and more, to know that we're not doing you any favors, that this is truly the law of attraction, if you will, that like attracts like, that which you hold as true in your heart becomes your experience in your life without exception, and that we and all of your guides are a part of that dance of grace, that forward movement, that unfoldment from the smallest to the grandest expression of your vision and your vibration. Take a breath into that. So our preview here of coming attractions, is to talk about the divine masculine and feminine energies within you, and the wounded masculine feminine energies within you, and to bring all of that into harmony and balance, to bring all of that into alignment, to bring all of that into a new vibration, truly a new vibration for you and for your world. Part of the unfoldment here, beyond the vibrations of duality, beyond the third dimension, is greater acceptance, pure and simple and straight to the point. Greater acceptance of your feelings, of yourself, of your beliefs, of your vision, of your spirit, of your spirituality, of your ideas, of your ideals, of your character, of your integrity, of your etc., etc., etc. Greater acceptance of, and that, dear ones, is the divine feminine. That is the sacred within yourselves. When you feel it, you know it completely. You know yourself completely. The divine masculine energy, you're transformed every time you feel it. The divine masculine energy is the assertion of that divine feminine self, the expression, the demonstration, the courage, the protection and the valuing of the divine feminine. So together, they work, you work as one beautifully. Every human being on the planet has some sense of separation from the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So it's our intent here over the next few days to assist you and support you to heal some of those energies of struggle and fear around these experiences of separation. You're seeing in your life and in your world quite literally, things are being turned over, and things are being exposed for what they really are. The truth is finding a voice in your world as never before, and this is a beautiful moment for the truth on your planet, and this is a beautiful moment for all the spirits that are a part of and care about the evolution and unfoldment of Mother Earth and humanity as one. Yeah, take a breath into that, if you will. So our message here simply is that you need, of course, all these parts of self. Where in your life is working, that is where you are loving and accepting the truth of who you are. You know? Where in your life it is not working, it is not flowing, that is where there is healing to do. That is where there is needing greater light and greater love. You know? So dear friends, it's our promise to you, we won't take you on those journeys now here, but it is our promise to you that over the days and weeks ahead, you will have a grander sense of your connectedness to what some of these words can mean for you and do mean to you. And more to the point, it is our invitation to all of you that you will have a greater sense of connectedness to the truth within yourself. It is not our vibration, it's not the channel here, it's the truth within yourself that we really speak with, and indeed you could say speak from. And like attracts like, again, you call this forth into your life at moments of great empowerment, at moments of great awakening, at moments of great transformation. And this is one of those moments. So it is with great joy and sincere pleasure that we thank you for what we have shared with you here so far. And we ask you to move forth into your life from this experience here, and to let all of this sit with you and swirl within your heart and within your soul and spirit, and invite whatever is there, invite those energies, that are stirring right now, more consciously into your experience, The paradox, as you transcend old dualistic thinking, you'll encounter paradox repeatedly. The paradox is that, of course, you cannot release what you do not own. And so there are things within human consciousness, things within your own experience, dear friends, that you struggle with, that you resist, that you have been embarrassed about or ashamed about or have felt guilty about. That's as it has needed to be. That has served you. That has fulfilled its purpose, we would say, in the third dimension. Now, as you act as the bridge between what has been and what is yet to be for yourself first, always, and for your world, then you're going to go so very much deeper into who you are and into what you believe about who you are. And it is, as we say here once again, our great honor to be a part of that journey. There's nothing more intimate, there's nothing more important for any human being than their relationship to the divine, to God, Goddess, all that is, to Source, to Spirit, to love, whichever word you prefer. They're all the same, dear friends. They're all the same idea, same vibration. You have your associations. They're all speaking to the same experience, the same truth. We're a part of that vibration, as you can feel, as you will allow yourself to let it in. And so it is with that vibration of the divine, dear ones, that we thank you for this moment and for those to come. Bringing our 7 stars down one more time in conclusion here. Close your eyes, take a lovely breath. Let that energy flow through you. Let it flow from you. Let it flow into Mother Earth and into Father Sky. Feel your oneness with all that is. Feel your joy and your peace and the freedom of coming home to your truest self, of love that knows no boundaries, no barriers, of light that knows no limit and no end. Take a deep breath. In love and light, your world and you are the blessing and are blessed. In that oneness, we'll meet again. Be at peace. Namaste. Thank you very much. My website is Awakening into the Light on Facebook. Peace and blessings. Namaste.